by a police spokesperson, national police spokesperson, Vishnu Naidu. So thank you very much indeed for your time. Let's look at the preliminary report. Has it indicated a motive for the shooting as yet?
Well, there are certain theories that we are investigating, and one of them that we cannot possibly rule out is that this incident may be related to the ongoing taxi violence that has been taking place here in Gauteng. We can't rule that possibility out, but also we cannot only confine or restrict ourselves to that particular motive at this point in time. We're very heavily reliant on where our investigations will take us, both in terms of establishing the motive as well as establishing, who is responsible for this attack on Saturday night.
Mr. Naidu, tell us about this activation of the 72-hour action plan. What's it all about?
Well, you would recall the incident, the very unfortunate incident of Ngobo, where several of our police officers were killed when the police station at Ngobo was attacked. The National Commissioner then introduced the 72-hour activation plan because basically in any investigation, the first hours, 24 to 36 to 48 and 72 hours is the most critical time in which to to successfully investigate any of these cases. And the 72-hour activation plan, after having implemented it at the Ngobo incident, has proven to be very successful in other incidents as well. You would recall we had a spate of attempted cash in transit heists as well as cash in transit heists taking place, in which the 72 activation plan has proven to be very effective. And basically the plan, what it entails is the mobilization of resources from crime intelligence, the Directorate for Priority Crimes Investigation, which is the Hawks, general detectives, our special transport and other specialized units from within the organization. And these officers, more often than not, work tirelessly to gather evidence, information, to try and establish who is responsible, for incidents of violence and attacks and so forth. And the same will apply now in this incident, this latest incident, in which 11 people were killed on the R24 traveling from Colenso to Johannesburg.
So what's your assessment, Mr. Naidu? Are we seeing an escalation of taxi violence in the country?
Well, of course, incidents of taxi violence is starting to, has started to reach unprecedented proportions. You would know Western Cape has been plagued by this, KwaZulu-Natal, now Gauteng. There are various factors that seem to be influencing this. And I think as police, while we have a mission, in terms of the constitution of the country to ensure that people are and feel safe, I think there's an equal obligation by taxi operators, by communities at large, to ensure that, there is this level of tolerance, acceptance, and so forth, so that we can prevent this horrendous incidents from taking place. But we as the police, we have a fair obligation to make sure that we bring these people responsible to book, and at the same time, to get involved with the industries that are involved, to get involved with communities that are involved, to make sure that we can maintain calm and ensure cooperation during our investigations, and also to ensure cooperation to proactively deal with, these incidents of violence from taking place.
What's the success rate, Mr. Naidu, with regards to bringing these culprits to book?
Well, with the 72-hour activation plan, remember in the early July, beginning of this month, we had 3 incidents. The first incident was in Hammanskraal, where a liquor store was robbed, security guards collecting cash from a liquor store was robbed. Then we had an incident on Atlas Road, early hours of the morning on that Wednesday. Then later that afternoon, we had an incident in Dobsonville where there was an attempted robbery as well. And before the Friday, we were able to arrest 23 suspects in connection with those incidents, as well as suspects that have been linked to those incidents and other incidents that have been committed prior to these incidents. So I would say the 72-hour activation plan has yielded phenomenal successes, and we are hopeful that this can be achieved with this incident that happened on Saturday as well. But at the same time, I'm saying while we have this plan in place, we're calling upon anyone who has any information that can assist us to to successfully secure or to secure a successful prosecution, to contact us on 086 00 10 All callers can remain anonymous, and calls will be treated, or information will be treated with strictest confidence.
Do you have any strong leads with regards to the incident that happened on Saturday?
Unfortunately, I cannot go into the merits of the investigation at this point in time. It's very early to say anything. I have been told by the investigators that they will give me a brief as soon as possible. But what I want to assure the nation is that as soon as we know exactly, we have something substantial in terms of the motive, in terms of who's responsible, we will definitely come out and inform the nation.
Okay, National Spokesperson, Police Spokesperson Vishnu Naidu, thank you very much indeed for your time. Let's take a bit of a break.